imagine a being who witnessed the Big Bang, a villain who conquered empires before humans discovered fire, a hero who fought wars before Atlantis sank beneath the waves. Today we are going to be looking at ancient DC superheroes who are older than planet Earth. Let's start with the true ancients. Clocking in at a mind-boggling 13 billion years old, we have a tie. Both hailing from DC Comics, we have Metron, the godlike observer who travels through time and space on his Mobius chair, constantly seeking knowledge. And then there are the Guardians of the Universe, the immortal protectors of the Green Lantern Corps. These ancient beings have seen the universe evolve from its infancy, making them some of the oldest and wisest entities in existence. Metron and the Guardians of the Universe are two of the most powerful and influential beings in the DC Universe. They have both existed for billions of years, witnessing the rise and fall of countless civilizations. However, they have used their power in very different ways. Metron is a solitary figure who seeks knowledge for its own sake. He is often seen as a neutral observer, but he has also been known to intervene in the affairs of mortals. Metron's Mobius chair allows him to travel through time and space, and to access any information he desires. He has used this power to learn about the history of the universe, and to understand the nature of reality itself. Metron's knowledge is vast, and his understanding of the universe is profound. He has seen the rise and fall of countless civilizations, and he has witnessed the birth and death of stars. He has also seen the good and the bad in humanity, and he has learned that the universe is a complex and often unpredictable place. Metron's wisdom is often sought by other beings, and he has been known to offer advice to both heroes and villains. However, he is always careful to remain impartial. He believes that it is not his place to judge others, and that each individual must make their own choices. Metron's dedication to knowledge is unwavering. He is always seeking to learn more about the universe, and he is never satisfied with what he knows. He believes that there is always more to learn, and that the pursuit of knowledge is one of the most important things in life. Metron's knowledge and wisdom make him a valuable asset to the DC universe. He is often consulted by other beings when they need advice or guidance. He is also a powerful ally to the forces of good, and he has used his knowledge and power to help defeat evil. The Guardians of the Universe, on the other hand, are more proactive in their use of power. They have created the Green Lantern Corps, a peacekeeping force that protects the universe from evil. The Guardians are also responsible for creating many of the powerful artifacts that are used by the Green Lanterns, such as the Power Rings and the Central Power Battery. The Guardians are a council of wise and powerful beings who have dedicated their lives to protecting the universe. They are often seen as the moral compass of the DC universe, and their influence can be felt throughout the cosmos. The Guardians of the Universe are a diverse group of beings, each with their own unique abilities and perspectives. They are united by their commitment to justice and their desire to protect the universe from harm. The Guardians have used their power to create a vast network of Green Lanterns, who are spread throughout the universe and are responsible for maintaining order and peace. The Guardians are also responsible for creating the Book of Oa, which contains the history of the universe and the secrets of the Green Lantern Corps. The Guardians of the Universe are one of the most powerful and influential forces in the DC Universe. They have been responsible for shaping the course of history, and their influence can be felt throughout the cosmos. They are a symbol of hope and justice, and they will continue to protect the universe for generations to come. At a sprightly 225 million years young, John Johns, the Martian Manhunter, is a being of immense power and sorrow. Born into a utopian Martian society millions of years ago, he was known as Ma'alefa'ak, and his people, the Green Martians, possessed a natural empathy and telepathic connection that fostered harmony. However, this peaceful existence was shattered by the rise of the White Martians, a subspecies driven by aggression and fear. They engineered a curse of fire that exploited a deep-seated Martian vulnerability to flames, decimating their own kind and leaving John as the sole survivor of this ancient race. His escape from the Martian genocide was nothing short of miraculous. Through a tragic accident involving the human scientist Dr. Saul Erdel and his experimental teleportation technology, John was ripped from his dying world and flung across the vastness of space to Earth. Stranded and alone, he grappled with the loss of his family, his people, and his entire civilization. He adopted the human guise of John Jones, a detective in the fictional town of Middletown, USA, using this identity to integrate into human society and secretly protect his new home. John's powers are a reflection of his Martian physiology and his deep connection to the psychic energy that permeates the universe. He is a shapeshifter of extraordinary ability, capable of altering his form at will, from mimicking the appearance of any human to transforming into monstrous creatures or even becoming intangible. His telepathy is equally formidable, allowing him to read minds, control thoughts, and even communicate across vast distances. He possesses superhuman strength, flight, and Martian vision, which grants him heat vision and other optic abilities. However, this incredible power comes with a profound weakness. Fire, the primal fear instilled by the White Martian's curse of fire, remains, leaving him vulnerable to both physical flames and psychic attacks that exploit this deep-seated trauma. Despite his immense power, John is a deeply compassionate being. He is driven by a profound sense of justice and a desire to prevent others from suffering the same loss he endured. He has been a core member of the Justice League, often serving as its heart and conscience. His wisdom and empathy make him a valuable leader, and his unique perspective as an outsider allows him to offer insights that others might miss. Yugacahn, the very name whispers terror throughout the cosmos. This ancient and monstrous being is not merely old, but immortal, his existence stretching back over 500,000 years, a testament to his terrifying power and insatiable hunger for domination. He is the father of both Highfather, the benevolent ruler of New Genesis, and Darkseid, the tyrannical god of Apocalypse, but dwarfs them both in sheer power and ambition. Yugacahn was once the ruler of Apocalypse, a world he forged in fire and ruled with an iron fist. His reign was one of unparalleled brutality and oppression, his every whim enforced by legions of monstrous parademons and fearsome warriors. But Yugacahn's ambitions extended far beyond the conquest of a single world. He craved ultimate power, the power of the source itself, the primal energy that fuels all of existence. Driven by this insatiable thirst, Yugacahn launched a campaign of terror across the universe, consuming entire worlds to fuel his growing power. He sought to breach the Source Wall, the barrier that separates the known universe from the Source, believing that by claiming its power, he would become the supreme being. His quest led him to the very edge of reality, where he confronted the Source itself. But the Source is not to be trifled with. Yugacahn's hubris and insatiable hunger for power proved his undoing. The Source, in its infinite wisdom, saw the danger he posed and imprisoned him within the Source Wall, transforming him into a Promethean giant, a being of immense size and power, but forever trapped within the cosmic barrier. Despite his imprisonment, Yugacahn's legend lives on. He is a figure of dread, a reminder of the ultimate cost of unchecked ambition and the destructive potential of power without compassion. Even Darkseid, his own son and a being of immense power himself, fears the day his father might break free from his cosmic prison. Darkseid. The name itself evokes images of tyranny, oppression, and the relentless pursuit of domination. He is the embodiment of evil in the DC universe, a godlike being of immense power and cruelty who has plagued heroes for millennia. While his exact age remains shrouded in mystery, it is estimated that Darkseid is at least 250,000 years old, his existence stretching back to the earliest days of the Fourth World. And like his father, Yugacahn, he is functionally immortal, his life force tied to the very fabric of Apocalypse itself. Born Uxas, he was the younger son of Yugacahn and Hegra, and from his earliest days, he craved power. He murdered his brother Drax to claim the power of the Omega Force, a cosmic energy that grants him near omnipotence. This act transformed him into the being known as Darkseid, a hulking figure with granite gray skin and burning red eyes that radiate his malevolent power. Darkseid rules Apocalypse, a nightmarish world of fire and brimstone with an iron fist. His reign is one of absolute terror, his subjects living in constant fear of his wrath. He commands legions of parademons, monstrous flying creatures that serve as his soldiers and enforcers, and he is served by a cadre of powerful lieutenants, including the sadistic Granny Goodness, the cunning Desaad, and his own son, the brutal Calibac. But Darkseid's ambitions extend far beyond the conquest of Apocalypse. He seeks to conquer the entire universe, to impose his will upon all of creation. He believes that free will is an illusion, a weakness that prevents beings from achieving their true potential. His ultimate goal is to obtain the anti-life equation, a mathematical formula that would grant him complete control over the minds and wills of all living beings. Darkseid's power is nearly limitless. He possesses superhuman strength, speed, and durability, and he is virtually invulnerable to harm. His most fearsome weapon is the Omega Beams, fiery rays of energy that he can fire from his eyes. These beams can disintegrate, teleport, or even resurrect their targets, making them a truly devastating force. Darkseid is a constant threat to the heroes of the DC universe, particularly Superman, whom he sees as the ultimate symbol of hope and freedom. He has clashed with the Justice League countless times, his schemes often threatening to plunge the universe into darkness. His relentless pursuit of power and his unwavering belief in his own superiority make him a truly formidable opponent. So there you have it, folks, a glimpse into the prehistoric corners of the comic book universe. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are countless other ancient characters lurking out there, with their own mind-boggling stories and universe-shattering powers.